Hi everyone, how are you today?
How are you today? Welcome to Love in Life.
Welcome to Live in Live, and we are a little bit spicing it up. A lot of people ask us, I'm not sure we're going to do it for all the videos, but hi, we love you.
We love you.
Yes, welcome to our life. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so very much. This is my wife,
Regina.
and I'm Victoria.
Mwah.
And today we're having,
Ooh la la.
ooh la la, this is potato pancakes with tomato and feta cheese and onion, a little bit of lemon on top of potato it's ham, and with eggs. So yay!
Yay.
And we're having this
Watermelon.
beautiful watermelon, and I'm using those potato pancakes
Green
from
tea?
IKEA. Yes, I want to try. I never tried this potato pancakes
coffee.
yeah, black coffee for me. You're always starting with.
I'm so excited about the watermelon.
I know, it's the time of the year when watermelon are actually.
Ooh la la.
I hope it won't fly.
Don't swing it too much.
Yeah, I know, it would be funny. I love it. Now I'm thinking to do sandwich out of those or not to do sandwich out of them.
Oh,
No, flip it or not flip it.
I know.
I don't know too. I'm thinking about it.
Whatever makes you happy.
Exactly what's making me happy. Flip it. Let's flip it. Why? Just because. Okay. I flipped it. It's pretty good sandwich, Regina. It's looking good.
Make me think. I'll eat one more watermelon and think.
And then think about it. Yeah. This time the watermelons are magnifico.
And we'll eat it just with our hands? Hold it like a sandwich?
I'm
Cutting it, I can't imagine. Well,
But you can do both ways. Yeah, frankly. Let's be frank. I'm going to cut it. No problem, I should.
oh, my egg is running away.
They will run away, honey, from you.
No, I don't
But
like.
it's like deep.
Okay, let's see.
You know what reminds me?
Cut, cut, cut. Oh, here. See?
Okay.
What does it remind you?
It definitely reminds me Hanukkah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Seriously. Does your cut okay? Mine's a little bit
Definitely.
challenging.
That's perfectly good. You know what reminds me Hanukkah? Because of the latkes?
No, that's exactly what I... Funny, I thought it when you said, oh, we're gonna make potato pancakes. I'm like, oh, I have to see, I have to see, I have to see, I have to see.
It's nice. It's very onion, if this is the word. What do you think about this?
Let me have onion flavor. But the egg, I love the egg yolk. I like the fact that it's swimming in egg yolk.
I know. It's wonderful. I tend to do my latkes with vegetables, like with zucchinis and not just potatoes. Aren't I? I tend usually. But this is like pure potato and onion latkes.
It's actually very good. Great idea for making the sandwich.
I know. It's a success.
Potato pancake sandwich. Brilliant. And with the egg and a ham, it's actually brilliant.
Oh yeah.
As long as you have lots of ham. That's the secret as well.
Yeah, and this is special ham. This is the ham that I don't know how to describe it. There is ham that is like cooked ham, and this is type of the ham that it's salted for a long time. It's not prosciutto when it's over salted and cured. This is like the cured type. It's hard to explain.
It's salted, but it's not as salted as prosciutto. And the texture-wise, it's softer than prosciutto. Here, I can show you if you don't mind me touching.
Me?
See?
I don't care.
See? It's softer.
You
See,
can show them
and it's sliced very thinly. See?
I think...
But it's definitely salted and it's definitely cured. It's just not... It's like halfway to prosciutto, maybe third way to prosciutto.
Something like that.
So it's softer than prosciutto. It's not as, hard. And it's not as salted, definitely.
In Polish, it's called... Oh, I wish I would remember.
Oh, good luck.
Somehow, because I buy it in Polish store.
And of course you remember, right?
I won't remember the name. Polish. I will never remember. Something started with S and it has P, so I'm not sure. But it's very nice. We have here Polish shop, small Polish shop that they cure and smoke their own meat, and I love it so very much. Look. Wonderful.
Watermelon was a good choice.
It was your choice. Actually, she and Ariel. You want one, honey?
I'll take it. Me and Ariel were
Very good in choosing watermelons. Ariel dives into the watermelon, half of his body, and he's, listening to all of those.
Yeah, oh my God, try to get up after you dive in there.
And they're very good, and they always find the best watermelons in the hood.
Yeah, because I don't know how maybe people sometimes come and they have watermelons on the top, and then
Just take
somehow
them.
like way at the bottom, and we need to dive like bend all the way.
But you always get the good ones.
That's the plan.
You always choose the good ones with them.
You have to choose a good watermelon. What's the point otherwise?
I know. Look,
Now, how did you manage to take it pretty? I don't know.
I didn't.
Okay.
No, the whole.
No, there's still yolk on the bottom. Awesome. Very good choices of flavors, honey.
Thank you, Maria.
I was still half asleep and Victoria's like, well, come on, you need to concentrate. You need to concentrate.
Yeah, and I didn't want her to do anything. Just understand, ask if she wants to eat this and this flavor.
Yes, I can comprehend what she's saying.
That's
and
all
agree
what
to
I
it.
wanted from her this morning.
And I'm like, oh man.
Oh man.
I worked so much lately and I had a mix of days and nights, and after night shift the next day I went for a day shift. So I'm like, I don't know if messed up, just kind of like a little bit sleepy. And refuse to wake up because I always have to wake up and function, have my, be really sharp. So today I'm like, oh, easy, I'm good. Except of the topping running away from me.
Oops.
Huh?
Oops. Sometimes I call them lunch or dinner helpers, and this one was for sure lunch helper. This one. Yeah, this one.
Yep, we woke up late.
Yeah. Now I want a little bit of this one. Just a bit.
Just a bit. This is delicious. I actually love those pancakes.
Aren't they? They're good. They're pretty good. Yeah, it was my IKEA haul. I found like a lot of food in IKEA. Not that I didn't know. I never bought it from IKEA.
So next time when it's Hanukkah and we need potato latkes, you can just go to IKEA and buy it instead of suffering through making them.
Frankly, I love, to be frank, I love mine better than those ones.
Of course.
They're better, but you know what? Sometimes
You invest more veggies in there.
and it's a bit floury for my taste. Like it,
I like them.
it has more flour than I.
But they use
I
them as a
ate them.
sandwich, so that's why it also works. Egg yolk.
I do mine without any flour. The only thing that I sometimes add it's flax seed meal to mine. But it's totally different.
No, flavor is completely different. But it's actually, this is more like traditional you would expect. And I actually like it. Especially when you put so much stuff on top, it actually tastes just like you even forget it's potato pancake and you treat it like a little sandwich kind of.
Exactly.
That's why it totally works for those ideas. Cut it.
It's nice. It's truly, truly, truly nice.
It is truly, truly good.
No, they don't make their products kosher. I was looking if they make their products kosher.
Now IKEA. You would make it kosher? Phew. Your sales will...
I'm 100% telling you now that if there is an Israel one, they will be kosher.
Funny.
Just made in different facilities.
So I don't really care if it's kosher. I would... If you buy it for Hanukkah, leave it.
And I'm eating it with ham, so just don't really care.
No.
Just saying.
Yeah, our view of life is a little bit... I don't even know how to describe it. Different?
Simplistic.
Well, yeah. It's like there's so many restrictions, there's so many rules to follow, there's so many regulations, laws, everything you need to follow. So we don't put restrictions on our food,
Not much.
Yeah, preferably it's healthier, organic as much as you can, all those things, trying to avoid GMOs by most part, like this is our view. But by most parts, putting, kosher restrictions or whatever restrictions on our food, you know what I mean? This just doesn't work, doesn't cut for us, no.
And again,
This is our
we told it before, and I will tell you again. They were very strict. Up to your age, Ariel, when he tried McDonald's for the first time.
Oh.
9?
Was that grade 2?
2?
3?
Yeah.
3.
3. It was very, very late when he tried. But
Yeah, we're very strict. We were like strictly grown him organic, non-GMO. Didn't give him any artificial colors, Replaced his scary looking lollipops with organic lollipops with all natural colors, We did all that. So like really strict.
yeah,
then
very
we
strict.
kinda-
And then we kind of when we saw that makes him
He was growing up and he was curious, and we realized that keep putting those restrictions on him
too much.
will make him grow up into being a teenager. He's
bounce
never
back.
tried all this stuff, and it will totally fire back at us because he will just go out with his buddies and he'll just
Go crazy.
shove all those things into his mouth, and that's what he'll just do. He will eat all this junk and we wouldn't even know about it because, they can hide stuff from us, right? Maybe all did.
Well, did hide stuff from
So
us.
we thought about it and we decided, okay, you're curious to try different stuff that your friends try. Let's go for it. You want to try McDonald's? Fine. You want to do Burger King? Great. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You want to try scary looking lollipops? Go for it. Because, we tried and a lot of things he didn't even like them. He was like, ugh. But you know what? At least he doesn't have that feeling like he's
liking something.
liking something and he's not allowed to have something, and then he creates this anxiety. So when you actually go out there and you just like ooh, and you have to try it all and you just can't stop because it doesn't matter how tasty you, because you were so deprived all those years and not allowed to try all this stuff, so it just kind of fires back. So we just kind of avoiding that, and if he's curious, we'll go for it. And that's why we went strictly from being
Very
strictly
strict, so-
organic. Again, our fruits and veggies by most parts are definitely organic. Meats we're trying to find, not commercial meats, but most parts,
And
as much as we can local.
At least local, and at least like because there is like a couple of. We are very lucky this way. We have wonderful farms around us. From like we could go from a local dairy to local meat and local different meats like chickens and everything. So we're trying. Not 100%, not, and as far as I know, anything that in the right direction. And you see, Ariel, it's a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits. He has very, adult palate for this matter. And at home is a general rule, not 100%. Out of those days that I'm very tired and I don't want to cook and etc., which is totally okay to have. Ariel, has this. And this,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we kind of switched our attitude towards all of that, because we saw the direction it will go, and we were scared of that.
And we saw other kids. Definitely, we saw other kids that came to our house and said, "Oh no, just don't tell my dad that I tried this," or and they were truly afraid. And I said, "Oh, we're doing the same." And probably Ariel goes to this friend that's trying something and asking to. I'm not sure if it happens, but
you never know. So we kind of. Manju was really good. He would call us and ask if he can have something. Mm-hmm. And we said, yes, go for it. At the beginning, he was like, "Oh my organically grown
child,
baby." It was still smaller. It was smaller when he started. My baby, they're always your babies. Come on, let's admit. My organically grown baby is like, oh, he wants to try all this bad stuff. Oh, it's like pinch. But with time, it's like, okay, we need to lighten up. If he eats it once in a while, not a big deal. Being too strict, it just puts too much stress and too much, things, and he will grow up eating a lot of junk. But now he's very, very well balanced. He will always go back to his fruits, and that's what he totally loves.
And vegetables
and salads and stuff.
His Greek salad is always like he's on the.
I remember actually when we've been in Hawaii, and he's like, so we ate, I don't know,
somewhere
something like and we didn't have salad for a while, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I really want salad. I miss
we came to
salad.
Costco. We came to Costco, and there was packages of tomatoes, like the regular.
And he was
ones.
like, oh, tomatoes.
That Mom, I really want my salad. Can we have some salad? And I said, yeah, something done right. So if child
exactly. So
and he could. As far as I understand, like it was Hawaii, he could eat whatever he chooses to, and he came back to salad and avocados, and I think he loves his avocados and simple salad and his fruits, and it was.
And that's the thing, you can do it when they're still young, give him a good base in life and teach him good stuff, but at some point you have to kind of that's what we did. This is our experience.
Again.
Because we knew it would get to that, because he was curious, he was asking to those things, and when in the beginning we kind of said no, he was like kind of and was like, oh, and then we watched our environment and we realized, oh no, it's not going to end up well.
And frankly, I think it's when the kid came to us and really asked us not to tell his parents that he tried something in our house,
and we're like,
and I said, okay,
we get it.
Now we get it. Now we, it was like eye-opening experience for us. I think I'm good. Thank you, honey.
Absolutely.
It was quite eye-opening experience, I think, for us.
I guess it also depends where you live and how you socialize with. If you live in, some organic area and everybody, kind of like that,
the same.
Awesome. It's brilliant, but in reality, it's not what's happening here. In our reality. No, we talk about our experiences, basically.
Yeah, in our reality, it's not, but it was our experience. And I know that people like some say, don't preach about, non-Monsanto when you give your child McDonald's, which frankly, I do understand, because we were like this exactly long ago, and we did the same things, and we were preached only organic and only, and Ariel didn't try any sweets, including chocolate, until he was 2.5 years old. Like nothing. It's the only fruit that he tried, and the only sweet and sugar, it was always fruit fruits, even not gel, like nothing, even not fruit juices. I think he didn't like nothing. He always ate his fruits and etc. And this always was his base of desserts. Okay. And we were always like, yeah, but I understand, like, when we grew up, with our experience, we understand that it wasn't right because, one, no, not everyone is going to change. Second, small steps in the right direction are amazing and should be taken.
And not all your friends that you have around and all his friends are in your own
even understand it, we educate. If people ask us, we for sure educate about good food and good sources, and we're trying to make the best choices on daily basis. But it's not always available, and it's not always. No. And you actually, even though we're living in such a vast and fruitful with the farms and etc., you need to go out of the way to find those, and you need to drive somewhere to do so.
And you sometimes need to visit a few stores to find it. And with
stores and farms.
And we're definitely trying to stick to organic, especially with fruits and veggies and meats, to be, as most sustainable as we can. Again, not always you can find stuff. Local, definitely. But even local, we try to avoid actually peaches and apricots, for example. We definitely try to aim for organic because we know what they do to them, and they really spread them
heavily. And you have to understand it's sensitivity too, because I have sensitivity to
me definitely too.
To sprays as well. I have like brain fog and a lot of, so I can handle some amounts of pesticide and sprays. I'm not sure it's just pesticide. I'm not sure what exactly I'm allergic to, because no one can actually.
You can't pinpoint it. It's
no one can check it really. No, there is no checkup for this one. I've tried to find pinpoint. Okay, so this I can't have, but I have no idea.
And you never know what they're doing in different farms. It's very tough. So anyway, that's what we decided. Exactly. But everybody different. That's just our view.
Yeah. So I encourage you just to make your best and to do your best as much as you can, and that's the best we can do. That's it.
Yeah, and definitely it's not black and white. There is a lot of gray, and we were really, really strict. But when we then we realized it's not working anymore as Ariel grew up.
And I think it wasn't working for us as well.
Oh, definitely, it wasn't working. It just puts too much pressure and stuff.
On us.
We're definitely doing most of the choices, great choices, but sometimes you know what, and it's not a big deal.
I'm not sure if this great choice or not, because frankly, the ingredients.
Let it go.
Most of the ingredients it's not too bad. But some of them I wouldn't put in my pancakes, really.
Not too bad.
But not too bad. But sometimes I'm interested in the flavors and all of this stuff, and sometimes I try things from creators and said, oh wow, I didn't think to put this in my potato latkes. Now, wasn't groundbreaking, but sometimes there is some product that they are groundbreaking. Actually, the flavors are amazing, and I'm thinking like, whoa, okay, I need to do this more, or this is a great idea to have in my next recipe or my next. So yeah, that's again, but it was convenient thing, and today we have a lot on our plate, and this lunch was absolutely amazing and convenient.
Exactly. Sometimes convenience wins.
Yeah, because if I had to grind my potatoes and fry them, by the time I will get to the lunch.
Can I roll my eyes now?
Definitely you should. It will take at least an hour of preparation time. So yeah, thank you for listening to our blah blah today.
Yes,
it was just our view and sharing.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe, write us a comment, thumbs up us, and cheers. Love in life. And remember, go towards your joy and do something fun every day.
Check our online shop. We have Go Towards Your Joy t-shirts, tank tops, cups, stickers, and unicorns. Thank you. Love you.